It's the most common language-based learning disability, but dyslexia is not easy to diagnose early, which can be frustrating for a child just learning to read. In tonight's cover story, WECT's Kim Ratcliffe talks with a mother sharing her experience to help others.
Nicole Miller is a teacher and the parent of a daughter with dyslexia. When she was given an assignment by her school's director, she decided to do something for her family and her classroom. She started a blog writing what she's learned about dyslexia and how she and other parents can best help their children. But this journey, which is the case for many families, actually started years ago. Everly is everything you'd imagine an 8-year-old girl to be.
And she's athletic, she loves soccer. Most of the time she loves her little brother.
Even as a young child, Everly was always smiling and singing and dancing. But at 4.5 years old, Everly's teacher started noticing a disconnect between what she was hearing and the words she was learning. It wasn't until she was 7 that doctors were able to test her and diagnose her with dyslexia.
When you're reading, and let's pretend I'm reading a word earth, and I look at it, and it actually spelled different to somebody that don't have dyslexia, but for me the words are mixed up and look like a other word.
Now she and her mom are on a quest to show people what dyslexia looks like.
Why don't you work on these problems now while I'm here, because you'll have to show those to your teacher tomorrow.
Everly loves to read, so she grabbed the book she's reading and showed us what the word father looks like to her.
Have the F first grade, and then the T, and it'll look confusing like this.
Nicole spent years begging to get a diagnosis, but knowing Everly was dyslexic brought on another challenge. The realization that her perfect little girl,
up, down, bump the line, climb back up and over, kick, travel away. Can I watch you do that one?
May struggle through school, which seems twice as tough for a parent who's also a teacher.
But I think the biggest thing for me was just starting to talk about it, because the more I talked about it, and even Everly talked about it, the more confident she became.
Club.
As she talked about it more, Nicole found out about the Hill School in Wilmington. The teachers use a methodology that teaches words and sounds in chunks.
Will you please break and spell the word flap? Wonderful. We break and spell words before they do written spelling, so they are front-loaded with the way that they should be breaking and spelling that word in their mind before they write it down.
Now that Everly's on track and excelling in school, Nicole decided she could do more.
I decided after long deliberation and eliminating shark diving that I was eager to become an advocate for my dyslexic daughter, all her friends, her future friends, and those friends she will never meet.
She started a blog called Dyslexia Life, a journey through. After the struggles, questions, and frustration of not knowing where to go for help, this journey has taken a new turn.
I just think dyslexia is hard to work with, but once you have it for a long time, then you get used to it a bit. And start getting easier and easier.
Walt Disney was dyslexic and he built an empire on a mouse, so I think we have a pretty good shot.
Nicole's advice for other parents: if you have concerns about your child's learning abilities, check with their teachers first. Talk with other parents. And for more on Nicole's blog and the Hill School of Wilmington, look for this story on WECT.com or your WECT News app. Reporting in the studio, I'm Kim Ratcliffe.